Hi guys, today we're going to paint a pomegranate using my custom brush set, which you can download via the link in the description. To get started, you'll need to download the sketch and color palette. Don't worry, they're completely free. Once you've downloaded them, place the sketch layer on top of all other layers and change the blending mode from normal to multiply. Let's begin by selecting the main brush. Pick a color and set the brush size to about 50%. Start by painting the yellow areas on the pomegranate, at the top, on the right, and a little at the bottom. Next, switch to a pink color. Use it to paint the highlights and reflections on the left and bottom right sides. Change to a bright red and fill in the areas around the pink and yellow. This will help create smoother transitions between the colors and make the illustration more vibrant by introducing more variety. Now, switch to a deeper red and keep adding to the drawing. For the shadows, select a burgundy color. Shade all the areas that need depth by focusing on the crosshatch sections of the pomegranate. To make the color denser, brush the brush several times. Switch to a brown color to add detail to the pomegranate's core. Reduce the brush size to about 30% and create a random chaotic texture by lifting your pencil repeatedly as you draw. Finally, choose the darkest color to fill in any gaps in the core. To blend the colors and create smooth transitions, switch to the Water Blend brush. Set the brush size to 27% and start blending the edges where the colors meet. For finer details, reduce the brush size to 17%, and for the smallest areas, go down to 9%. Now, let's add highlights. Create a new layer, select the main brush, set the size to 34%, and use white to paint two highlights like in the reference. Switch back to the Water Blend brush at 23% and soften the edges of the highlights. Go to the Layers panel, hide the sketch layer, and create a new layer underneath the Draw Here layer. Pick a red color and select the hard edge brush with a size of 65%. Add stripes and spots to make the illustration more dynamic. Switch to a burgundy color to deepen the darker parts of the pomegranate. Next, create a layer above the highlights. Select the splatter brush, set it to yellow at 100% size, and add some splatter effects for interest. Add one more layer for texture. Use the dry brush with a size of 60%, set the opacity to 33%, and use a yellow color. Add texture across the surface, then switch to a burgundy color and repeat to create depth. Finally, grab the detail brush, set it to 9%, and refine the details in the pomegranate's core. To harmonize the overall look, go to the Layers panel, select the bottommost layer, and reduce its opacity to 50%. And that's it. Here's our final illustration. If you'd like more tutorials, make sure to subscribe to my Patreon. Thank you for painting with me, and I'll see you in the next video.